Alright. Looks like we got everything rolling here. Good deal. Okay. And we're all set. So, as you can probably hear, I have a bit of everything going on right now. Chem station's going, cement mixers are going, all 5 forges are going. I think I've got the chem station downstairs going. So I should have a fair number of screamers waiting for me outside. So I figured what I would do real quick before I get started is go ahead and finish up a few of these Silence of the Lambs quests. That is fun stuff, and it's super easy to do when you have this much stuff going on at your base. See if I can drop a few of these things off, though. Not much. But yeah, I've pretty much just had screamers constantly hanging out at my base with all of the production that I've been doing. And these Silence of the Lambs quests are super easy to do when that's the case. And why one side grew and the other one did not, I don't know. I planted them at the same time. Let's see, what does that look like? I was messing with my Minibike entrance last night at the new base. I think I might not bring it down this far, but at least one level lower than this one is. Because right now it's enormous. Ah! I almost closed myself in. Alright. I'm gonna park a little bit out here. I'm gonna try to do this like the safest way possible, right? Like you could run in there and just start like fighting all of the screamers and stuff like that. Or you could be like super sneaky and just like snipe them. I was gonna say from a distance, but I can't see over all of this junk. Honestly surprised there aren't more of them just sitting out here. So here we go. Gotta kill. It says kill a screamer zombie, but I think you actually need to kill like 3. Oh my gosh, it helps if you reload the gun, right? There's 1. There's a 2. I thought for sure there'd be a 3rd one out here at least. Yesterday when I left my base, there were like 7 of them just chilling. Oh, there's one right there. So if I can get a good shot on her. There we go, quest complete. I should have checked my skill points before that. I think I had 18. So that right there was worth 3 skill points. It's definitely like a quick way to get a few of those up. Like I don't necessarily need the skill points at this time in the game, but it is kind of helpful. Like I might go through and max out a few more things. So what I might do is run back in the base, kind of check a few things out, and then hopefully some more screamers will show up. I'm going to pop out here and take out a few more of them. So with as many things as I have running in the base right now, it doesn't generally take too long for that to happen. And I need to fix this entrance, it looks terrible. I've been saying that forever. And just keep getting sidetracked with other projects. Like it functions. I guess that's what really matters, right? Why won't you grow? That drive me nuts. I should probably just pick the other side and replant it. I need a ton of chrysanthemum right now. So I'm going to be putting in a tunnel pretty similar to this over at the new build. And as you can see, it's a ton of red blocks. And I think I've only got about 500 or so. Alright. Okay, so those are all good to go. I've actually like burned through a ton of my stone. This chest was full not too long ago. Sweet, so that's all good. One thing I've been needing to do is make some meat stew. Oh, there's already another screamer out there. I'm just gonna make like 30 more of these real quick. Probably helps if you grab the wood for the fire though, right? Wicked helpful. It's kind of crazy though, it's been a while since I've needed to make any meat stew. That's good, I don't think I have anything in there. Alright. Oh yeah, I made a 1,000 duct tape before I left yesterday. Now that I can make mechanical parts, you just need steel and duct tape. So with that and the crossbow bolts that I'm making, I'm going to be burning through a ton of duct tape. Alright. While I wait for another screamer or two to show up, I am going to pick the right side of this garden since the left side of the garden will not grow for unknown reasons. I keep like expecting it to have grown while I was out. I really need to get this stuff rolling. I guess we'll just do 45 for now. That's one thing I like about chrysanthemum is it produces super fast, or at least turning it into seed. I think like chrysanthemum, aloe, goldenrod, stuff like that produces really fast. Potatoes, corn, and like hops. Hops especially takes forever. Oops. Grow! Do it! Do it! Probably help if I wasn't like trampling it. Let's see, do I have... I put those in the Minibike, that was not a good idea. So I'm just going to use what I have to make a bit more of the redwood blocks. But it does sound like we have a couple more screamers up there, which is nice. Might as well just put that right there. So let's go have a look. See what we got going on. And I wish you could take these lights down. It's like if you gotta wrench these lights off though, they're actually just destroyed in the process, which is kinda lame. Seems like you could just like unbolt them from the wall or ceiling, just put them back. But that's just me. Alright. Let's see, there's one for sure. The only reason I'm not just like reading it right now, oh, there's two. Okay, cool, because this is like a timed quest. Not all of them are. I think most of the animal ones are not timed. Go ahead and get 3 screamers. Yeah, so, oh, we've got like 20 minutes though. That is a ton of time. Now she's moving. Oh, she saw me. Alright, well this just got super interesting. I can't see her. I'm gonna have a bunch of zombies like running up right behind me any second now. Well, I guess this will give us a chance for the third one to show up. So I totally smacked the grass. Oh, she's still alive. I thought she was dead for sure. Oh, right. Maybe she was dead. Okay, and there's another screamer right over there. Those dudes are so tanky. Okay. Let's see if we can get this last screamer without being seen. I don't really feel like dealing with that many zombies again. Oh, I think that was my chance right there. Oh, my aim is terrible. She keeps turning around though. Did I get her? Okay, cool. I was like looking through the grass. I didn't even know if I actually hit her or not. Alright, so yeah, you get 3 skill points every time you do one of those quests. And like I was mentioning, like if you have a ton of stuff being crafted at your base like I do right now, it's pretty easy to get those 3 screamers up and over to the base. I'm just gonna clean these guys up. I'm not even gonna save any of their stuff. Spiders in their overalls. I guess that's pretty wasteful. Mainly just wanting to make sure that the bodies aren't hanging around. Alright. It's like really the main reason that I was doing that was hopefully to give the chrysanthemum enough time to grow down here so that I could pick it and replant it. But if it hasn't grown by now, I'm just gonna take off. I'm hoping that it's not like bugged out and I need to like punch it down or something. It should have completed by now. I don't know what's up with that. I do not know. I think I actually... Oh, I did make some gas. Cool. I'll just take that with me. Yeah, I pretty much had everything running over here. Redwood blocks, complete. It's not going to be much. Just go ahead and get these pumping out though. It's about 113 minutes on each of these left. And I do need to start producing iron bars. I don't really have very many of these right now. I'm just going to make like 75 in each for the time being. This is pretty much how I'm going to cap off the new base. So that like spiders, well, the spiders shouldn't be going that way anyway, but this way I won't have to deal with any of the bees. Which I will be hyped when they get rid of. Exchange them for whatchamacallit, the vultures. The vultures just like, they actually have more of a use to you than like dropping you a jar of honey that you don't need. Oops, I already got another screamer outside. Okay. It's all good. Let's go check out this tree farm. It's been kind of bugging me that I don't have it sorted out. I should be able to like cut down the trees and make the wood plates from that. And just place those down real quick. That'll be all nice looking. We'll see when I come back from the tree farm. But I think I may have to punch that stuff down. It's not wanting to grow. One of these days I'm going to come out here and clean all this up. I'll probably do it off stream. Like just come out and clear out all of these dead trees and stuff like that. Alright, so I apologize if this is loud. The chainsaw is a bit unnecessarily loud, I feel, for this game. Luckily, the 600 chainsaw makes pretty quick work of the trees. Pretty much the trees will fall in whichever direction you're facing when you cut them down. So you'll kind of notice on like the last tree in the row, I'll face a different direction so it doesn't fall like directly over onto where I'm wanting to be. But with that in mind, you can also drop trees onto zombies. Go ahead and start making some of these wood plates. Maybe like, I don't know, I'll end up using them, so like 200. And they should be done by the time I'm done with this. If I stand back just a little bit, don't like stand directly in the tree, it's actually a little quieter. Yeah, with all the construction that I've been doing, all of the forges that I've been running, I've been like burning through my wood supplies super fast. So I'm trying to get that replenished. And I think if you have 40 trees, and then like, maxed out Miner 69er and everything like that, you'll get about 36,000 wood, I think, from this. And I did just burn, like, I think, 2,000 making this with plates, so kind of see what we have left afterwards. Right. Just go ahead and repair that up. Put my auger back where it belongs. Okay, so this is about 30. How much did the wood plates cost? Yeah, that was 2,000. I figured I'd get more wood out of that. I thought it was 36, maybe it's only 32. But still, it's not too bad of a return. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and plant these first. Just to make sure I don't accidentally place any trees or wood plates on top of where I'm gonna plant the trees. And I know some of this stuff does look like sand, but I've actually replaced it with dirt blocks. It's just like taking on the color of the material around it. So I mean, I guess if you really wanted it all to look like dirt, you could just dig up the whole area and fill it with your own dirt blocks. So you really don't want to be planting in basically not dirt. Like don't plant in clay or sand or anything like that. It kind of messes with the growth of the trees. Sweet. Should have brought my axe, is what I should have done. Okay, now that that's all planted, just gonna lay the rest of these out. Stuff like this, these little bushes have to get punched out. Most of the other stuff you can just like place over. Although it is kind of a pain sometimes. Like right here, it doesn't want to place because of the grass. That's why sometimes I'll actually go around and just like punch all of the grass out to save me some time and headache. Oh, it might not save me time after I've punched all the grass out, but it definitely saved me some headache. It's like sometimes it will make the placement super weird. It'll actually like put it up above all of this stuff. Yeah, it's too bright. It's kind of like in between being too bright and not bright enough right now with the way the light is. And that was super easy. I'd do that more often if it actually worked out that well. So we've used about 70 of them so far. Actually, that 200 might be enough to finish this out. It's like, if it wasn't for the grass, these would be a lot easier to place. Now, see, this is gonna look so much nicer when it's all done. Like, it'll still function the same way. Like, it's totally just aesthetics. But, you know, it makes a difference to me. It's like my base over there, like, it still functions the same way, even though I've moved a bunch of things around and kind of, like, made some dressers and kitchen sinks and all of that stuff. But it looks nice. Got 45 left. I think that's, oh, 42. I think this area right here would be 45. I don't know, I think I'm thinking of, my other garden. Oh, my dude was hot. I thought that was a zombie coming up behind me. I'm almost done, leave me alone. Oh, are you kidding me? I mean, see, like, I'm one short now because of that one misplacement. That's funny. Wood plate, I just need one. Why am I doing this? Hit the number 1. There we go. Fancy stuff. There we go. Awesome. So that's basically it. Now the tree farm is done. It looks all super nice. Yeah, like I said, not like super necessary, but I really enjoy the way it looks. I don't know why the dirt bleeds over the edges, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I see. And the reason that I'm working in the new Minibike entrance, like, this is super tight. Like, it's a very tight fit. So I want to make it at least one higher than this. But the way it's set up now, I think it's like 2 higher than that, and it's pretty massive. I don't know what's up with that. I guess we'll just leave it for now. You can already hear the screamers up there. They pretty much just stay here. It's just kind of what they do. That'll last that for quite a while. Well, sweet. I'm gonna drop off the chainsaw and the wood that I picked up, and should be good to head over to the new base. Honestly, I've been saving so many of those. I have like 500 of them down in my garden. They just stack up so quick. And every time you cut down your tree farm, you get twice as many as you just put in there. These are actually almost finished. But I'm not going to need these for a while. I might just put these in here. So let's see here. Lights, got glass. The rest of the stuff I believe is in the bike. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't think I have any scrap iron over there. Let me take a stack of that. What am I missing? Nope, that's it. Food and water. Dude is always hungry. Oh, come on. Back out. And some nice fresh meat stew. Delicious. Awesome. I don't know if I actually have any wood over at the base, so I'm going to bring some of that with me. Sweet, and we're off. Alright, one last check. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Because now I think I'll actually be too far away for it to do any growing. Yeah, see, I don't like how close that is. But I think the mini bike entrance that I have at the new base is too large. So we will just take a look-see and see what we can do here. And it's like, and if I have to fill in some of that back, whoa, that's super loud. Oh, playing some music for the flowers? Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. It will help them grow. And hey Robert, how's it going? Yeah, they've been sitting there for a while, and like one side of them grew and the other side did not. So I don't know what's up with that. Sweet. And after I get the mini bike entrance sorted out, I think I'm going to move that workbench down inside. so it'll actually be safe. You don't think they'd like country? They might be some country flowers. That's nice. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is just way too wide. Like, it works, but it's gonna take a lot of extra filling in, especially with the redwood blocks. So I think what I'm gonna do is jump. Jump! I'm too short. Oh my gosh. Ugh, take that. And that. Ugh. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's, I am gonna adjust it here, though. I don't have my rebar. That's not a good idea. I'm not gonna do all of it in concrete. I'm gonna fill in that area with wood frames. But I need that first one to be concrete. Let's grab that, some of that, some of that, and that. Need some of those. Might as well bring the axe. There's a chance I may have to cut things down. Okay, should be good for now. It's like, I know I drove over here. I'll leave my bike hanging out. Yeah, last night after I finished up the stream, I went ahead and just kind of like dug out the top part of this. Just try to get a feel for what I was working with. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then just make the ramps from here down. Like that. Because what I was looking at is when I get down to the bottom here, oh man, it's super dark. It's like this roof is going to be super tall unless I bring this way down out here. It'd be nice if it kind of stopped about the same area. It's not going to stop at the same area unless I brought this down yet another block, but it should be close enough. There's got to be a better way of doing this. Ah, thanks, man. And welcome to the stream, Helgod. But yeah, I'm thinking this is just a bit too tall. It's going to be a lot of filling in. Why can't I? There we go. With the redwood. And I need to kind of save as much of that as I can. I was hoping that setting that up would make it so I didn't have to jump. There we go. But yeah, minibike entrances they're fun to make. I need to work on more of them, because I kind of had a rough time yesterday on stream trying to get this thing set up. Why does that last one not want to place? You know what I'm saying? It's like this area, this space doesn't exist. It's so weird. Yeah, and I do have like it, I have some chrysanthemum growing at the base, but honestly it just takes a while to grow it all and then make all of the blocks out of it. I think I've got about 700 that I can use, but that might not even be enough to fill out these walls if I leave it this large. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. Over where I was digging and like cleaning up all of the hub area. Come on, give it to me. Alright, let me I'll run up there and show you real quick, because this is crazy to me. It's over on this northwest block. But this thing right here, this both exists and does not exist at the same time. Like, I can't hit it at all. Like, I can't hit it with anything. Like, I've tried. But I also can't place any frames on it, right? I can actually place a frame on top of it, I believe. But yeah, this whole space right here, like, it's super messed up. Like, I can't place anything down here. And it's like you can't place anything. I don't know, it's so weird. That whole space right there is messed up. But it's like I can't get rid of it. I've dug out underneath it, I've dug all around it. It's just one of those weird spots. I'm just glad I didn't run into any of those spots right out here where I was working, or else I'd be rather upset. I'm kind of wondering if that's going to be encompassed, though. That might actually be kind of in the way. I guess we'll find out when we get there. That's going to make me upset. But yeah, I might just have to have a slightly odd section in that spot. I'm almost considering just like jumping all the way down, but that'll take forever. Yeah, I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do about it if it ends up blocking the path. But I think it should just be in the spot where I'm just putting down frames to extend the base of the base, I guess. It's like the main area, like all the ramps and everything should be fine. I think the pits will be beyond that section. It'd be nice if the pits were actually a part of that, because then I'd just like dig that whole thing out. It'd probably still be there though. Okay, geez, almost have this done. If I do it from the bottom though, I won't be able to jump up. Just do it, game. This is taking way longer than it should because of this. Just jump. I wish I could, that's not actually going to work. But yeah, I kind of want to get this mini bike entrance sorted out, excuse me, so I have a good place to park and just keep all of my stuff safe. Because I'm not a huge fan of leaving the workbench and all of my supplies outside right now. It's like if a cop comes by there and blows it up, I'd be heartbroken. Be 7 days to die heartbroken. It's gonna drive me nuts. Awesome. So, now we can do the fun part of filling all this in. And so this should all sit nicely once I'm done with it. Man, at least like placing the frames is a lot easier. Can't quite reach to pick them up, but laying them down is easy. Yeah, I've put a ridiculous amount of time into this save file. I really wish this was on a multiplayer server though. Kind of bummed that I made this on a single player, like local game back in the day. So I really didn't plan on doing much streaming on this save file or anything. It's like as I got farther into it, I was like, man, this is a lot of fun. I got a lot of stuff going on. It'd be super fun to show some of that off. Now I'm just bummed that I can't like have people join the game. I have a ton of supplies. I think that should be about right. I'm gonna leave this last section unupgraded. And I know this is not necessary, but it kind of like bugs me to have unupgraded frames in a build. It doesn't. Come on now. What am I stuck on? Oh, it's like it does nothing for like structural integrity or anything like that. It just kind of bugs me to know that they're not upgraded. Oh yeah. Yeah, I really wish I would have just made this on a multiplayer server, like whether I planned on playing with people or not. Because something I've noticed also is the online version of this game actually functions a little bit differently than single player does. Like just some basic differences, like the smell function, like when you have meat on you or something, it doesn't work on solo, but that's something you have to be really careful of on multiplayer. The way that the gore blocks work, um, in the solo, if you leave an item on a zombie and then, hack it down, it's just completely destroyed. But if you do it on multiplayer, it'll leave eviscerated remains with those items still in it. So I mean, I guess that's just like a couple examples of how things differ, but I haven't played like on a multiplayer server enough to really know all of the differences. Yeah, I think this is going to be much better. And I'm not super bummed that I dug out that extra layer because I needed the stone. Hey there, Gray Show. Oh man, that message got rejected or retracted. I was about to see what that was. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. We'll see how that looks. But I am going to go ahead and nail the roof down. That is where I want it to be. Then I can actually start like digging out the walls. Oh, that's what's tripping me up. I accidentally picked up some of these frames. It's like, what the heck do I keep getting stuck on? Yeah, I guess maybe I should have done that first. Replace the walls. That may have been a good idea. Because right now it's like upgrading all of this is adding a ton of weight to the ceiling here. Yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty good. I'm just gonna nail down the floor as well. Then I'm gonna go take a peek at my other mini bike ramp at my base. Oh, picked up one here as well. Yeah, that's not something you want to find out. Just like having your whole roof collapse in on you. Alright, where do I need to stop here? You know, I should go check on that. It's been a while. It's been a few days since I've been over there. I've got the days set to 1 hour right now. I think the next time I start a game, I mean, I guess I could just change this at any moment, but the next time I start a game, I'll probably set it to 50 minutes. Because then it's like you're saving like an hour every week in game. But now that I've been doing a bunch of construction on here, I'm actually kind of glad for the longer days. I'll leave some of this gas here. But yeah, maybe I make a quick trip out to the traders and see if any of my stuff is sold yet. Oh geez, I have all of this stuff in here also. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good thing that I've put this much of my life into this game, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Alright. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've, I mean, I kind of like drove by it real quick, but this is what I'm working on. I wanted to get the entrance put in so that I could have an easy way in and out once I start putting in the pits. So I'm going to be digging these out, this section right here, for the pits to keep the zombies from falling in there, hopefully. But yeah, this is the main area. I'm going to be putting a roof over this, because this is going to be ground level right here. So this is just going to be hollow space. I was going to fill it in, but then I decided that was a ridiculous amount of concrete, and no one should ever put that much concrete in there. So I'm going to fill this in, and then I'll be putting up the walls and roof around all of that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a lot of people have put a considerable amount of time into this game. There's just so much to do, and there's so much to learn in the game that I always feel like I'm like figuring out something new or deciding that I should have done something else different, you know? So man, it's like 10 o'clock. It's gonna be in the middle of the night. I won't be able to like head out to the trader this very moment. But I can kind of mess around at the base for a minute. Finally got the tree farm all nice and lined out. It's looking good. Alright, so can't see anything because that weird glitch. I don't know what it is. When I turned distant terrain on, I had this glitch start happening. It's like when you come up to an area that you've dug out, it actually doesn't... Yeah, there we go. Same here. I definitely enjoy that aspect a lot. Okay, so it looks like I just did red blocks straight down the side. And see, this one is one block lower. And it just makes it such a tight fit for my character here. I just don't really like the way it looks. But then I'll come down... Yeah, kind of come down into something like this. I'm going to make it very similar. It's going to be almost exactly the same at the new one. I just like the way this looks. Oh my goodness, they finally grew. It's a miracle. This stuff needs to be on like super high production mode. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like, it honestly, it still needs some work. Because like this type of lighting, and these little dome lights and stuff like that, it causes a bunch of frame loss and like lag and stuff in game. So I had to go around and turn off like half of my lights. You can see after I turned my headlamp off, because it was just causing issues in game. So I really need to tear down all these lights and then place them farther apart. It's like, this is a base that I built a really long time ago, and I did not understand how all the different lighting and stuff works. And like this used to be my tree farm, but this is actually too close to my main base. So if I have trees in here that are all fully grown, then it like lags out the base when I have all my forges and stuff running. It was actually crashing my game the other day. And that's why I went and built my tree farm out in the middle of nowhere over there. But now I've got this enormous pit, like, for my tiny garden. So, Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah, that's something I've had to do. It's like I've got it on the very high spawn rate and stuff, um, and it just causes way too many issues, like all of the excessive lighting. Um, and it's like I have screamers at my base constantly right now because I'm crafting like a ton of things. That's not actually got anything going on in it, that's surprising. But all these are running. I got the forges running, concrete mixers, those are almost done. Gunpowder's almost done. But yeah, everything is going right now. So with all of that, it really has been bogging down the game with trees and everything in there. But yeah, this is kind of what I've been working on, trying to like free up space down there in the crafting room. So I ended up moving all of my like meds and food and all that stuff up here. Still haven't figured out what to do with this space. But yeah, I made a bedroom for like my clothes and armor and all that fun stuff. Uh, Good times. Like this is all pretty much like useless stuff, but it looks neat. But I just had so much stuff crammed in here. I actually need to reorganize all of this and move all these things out. I just haven't gone through and like sorted all my gun parts, and like this is all labeled from like way back. Some of these are actually pretty empty right now. I guess that stuff can go in the trader chest. Okay. So these are done. So before I head over to the trader, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get some of this crafting stuff sorted out. I have been burning a ton of concrete on this base, so I've been trying to keep it like constantly going. I have 3 forges right now pumping out cement. Yeah, it's kind of surprising. Like, I've almost expected the PS4 to kind of crap out on me after a while. Because, like, I have this base here, um, and I actually just, like, took on a horde the other night at this one out here. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun little base. But then I've got, well, I mean, I guess this counts also. This is like my tiny little starter base. It was a good little base, that's for sure. But then this town, I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is like a crafting base, but like technically 5 more bases out there. And they've all got a ton of lighting. Yeah, yeah, the grind for resources can be pretty hardcore, but it's so rewarding once you get a cool base built. And you just like really like the way it looks, and like, especially if it functions properly. Also, I have one base that I really like the way it looks, but it didn't really function the way it was supposed to, so I can't actually use it on hordes. I was really bummed about that. Although now that I turned Feral off, I might be able to. I don't know. I think Feral may have been messing with the zombie AI, but I'm not sure. Yeah, functioning is a major plus. All the rest of them work fine. I've only had one base that just kind of failed. And it was the only one that I've used a POI and turned it into a base. All the rest I've just made from scratch. So I don't know if that was the issue or what. Now I'll be able to take most of this junk with me. Oh, it's so nice to have space in here finally. Load some of this into the mini bike. But while I've got some time, I might as well do some screamer hunting. I think I've got quite a few of those Silence of the Lambs quests. And it's like, I don't super need the points. Oops. But it is kind of fun to do. Pick up the good sniper rifle. But yeah, if you want a super easy quest, anyone who's watching, it's just like, get all of your forges and everything running. And you will definitely have a ton of screamers come by your base. You can just sit out there and like snipe them. And you get like 3 skill points every time you complete one of these quests. I accept. Okay, so we got one. Hopefully she doesn't see it. This should be the 3rd one right here. She's going the wrong way. Oh, I didn't get it. Well, that completed the quest. But she did get a scream off. Yeah, this setup is alright. I don't really use this space anymore for taking on hordes. Oh, this is about to get crazy. There's another screamer coming in. I might as well use it right now, right? But yeah, it works really well. I think I would probably make the barbed wire only 1 wide rather than 2, just for like ease of movement. And we got another screamer coming in. I like went through that one zombie's legs and hit the screamer. Good times. But this is the main issue with the base. Is right here is an enormous spike pit, right? So that's super dangerous. I've actually fallen in there a few times, and it's not all that fun to do so. So honestly, I don't even use this base anymore. Like I wouldn't design a base this way again. I think I don't know, I started building this base like before day 100. So I've definitely learned a lot more about base building since then. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here now. But yeah, it is kind of neat. And like this whole inverted pyramid thing, that's where all my forges and stuff are. This whole like barnhouse looking thing on top was a late addition. Honestly, like just super recently I added that in. Oops, shot his arm off. But yeah, I think I would do it differently this time for sure if I were to build something like that. Yeah, death is not the best road to survival. That is super truth right there. But yeah, I've even like before I put that house up there, like I've even fallen off the top of that and then down into the pit. And I'll give you a quick look at the pit real quick. It's like the main issue with that is I did all of the pillars in steel. It's like I had originally planned on possibly fighting zombies down there, and then decided that was a bad idea. Because like with cops and everything, I didn't give myself enough space to get away. You got this pit right here, and really like no space. So if a cop blows up, I'm pretty much done for unless I can get around a corner. But yeah, if you fall in the pit, really the only way out is to auger your way through your steel pillars. So definitely a lot of things I do differently now. But I mean, that's what I really like about the game, is like you build things, can test them out, see how they work, and then decide to either, you know, continue with that idea or use a different idea, you know. I need to put some more wood in these before I take off. How are these doing? I need to put wood in all of them. But this right here is why I've been burning through all my wood supply. Like I just keep dropping like stacks of 250 in there every time. Or it's not 250, 750. That would probably work. Just like a way I could kind of like back out of there. It'd be kind of interesting to make a freefall pit design. It's been a long time since I've messed around with one of those. But just give myself, you know, room to back up. And if a cop falls in, give myself enough room to shoot exploding crossbow bolts without killing myself, right? I think it would be fantastic. Alright, so that should be enough time. Should be good to head over to the trader now. Try to do all this with like such limited space. I don't normally carry this much junk on me when I'm trying to do my crafting stuff. Let's see where we're at here. I mean, we might as well start the forges back up again. Or not the forges, but the concrete mixer, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. It gets pretty sketchy. Can't believe I almost burned through all of that stone I had. I mean, I can believe it. I've been like putting out a ton of concrete, but still. That's why I need to start working on those pits here before too long, because that's going to require a lot of digging. I mean, we got a good little backup supply going here. Alright, so it's 3 a.m. I think that should be good. We'll boogie on down to the trader, see if any of our stuff is sold, and put the rest of this stuff over there. Yeah, I'll be super excited when I finally get the mini bike entrance all sorted out. At the new base, that is. Because I can have all of my stuff inside, you know. That'd be nice and safe. I don't like having the workbench and all of my stuff outside. It kind of like scares me. Like one good cop explosion could destroy all my supplies. Whoa. Did I just forget where... Did I forget how to do things? I was like totally drove in the wrong direction. Right on. Thanks for stopping by, oh god. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah, have a good breakfast. It's like the most important meal of the day, right? Alright. So yeah, everyone, you'll get to see what Robert was talking about here. Yeah, there's been a few times where I've gotten pretty worried that I was about to fall off. Like, usually pretty good on the straightaway here, but it's really the this corner coming up that freaks me out every time. I really should take care of that. Which, like, once again, I've been saying for like 300 days at least now, 400 days. I'm gonna fix that so I don't fall off. What's gonna happen is I'll probably have to like fall off before I actually do something about it. Cause then I'll be like so upset I'll have to take care of it. But yeah, I'm also gonna check the, I should be making more regular trips to the trader, honestly. I need, electronic parts like crazy. And I don't feel like spending a ton of time, like, wrenching down. Like, I think I wrenched down everything in that Brothers Theater over here. You can actually get a ton of electronics in that building. Oh, and also, you get 4 free spotlights. Because there's like 4 of the mobile spotlights in there, and you just wrench those down. Take them with you. So that's nice. Early game spotlight action if you need some of that. But yeah, there's so many like lights and those like metal pipes that I guess are like electrical conduits or some jazz, I don't know. But yeah, you can wrench all of those down. There's just like the Brothers Theater is a great place for electronics. Alright. Make sure I don't have anything out here. I think I moved it all in last time. Yeah. Oh, it's only 4 a.m. while trying to run in there. Totally forgot about that. But what, it's been, I think it's been long enough. Has it been 5 days since I've been over here? Because if that's the case, I can loot that Shotgun Messiah again. Hey there, Star. Oh, welcome to the stream. Just in time for the epic trader journey. I guess, like journey to the traders. No, not super epic. Yeah, I'm gonna check and see if I can loot that Shotgun Messiah again. And if not, I might run over and check that working stiffs. Yeah. Yeah, I threw some stuff in the rentable vending machine the other day, and Robert reminded me that I should probably check that and see if any of my stuff is sold. Oh yeah, everything's back. Oh jeez. Got another one in the back there, I think. Oh no, she's right here. Get off the chest. I would be very upset if she destroyed one of these boxes. Pistol parts. I'm always hopeful for the sniper rifle parts. Honestly, I should be checking the trash as well. I have like a reasonable chance of finding like glue, or not glue, I mean of course glue, but like brass and oil in the trash. Oh, SMG parts? Sure enough. Get down with those. McDivers. I think my skill is maxed out in armor smithing. Alright, well that was like honestly not too bad of a run. I'm gonna keep those SMG parts, but the rest can go to the trader. And put those in my mini bike this time, because I think last time I actually sold off some SMG parts on accident. That's not good. So many zombies. They've been hanging out there for a long time. I should probably like get rid of them at some point. I don't know if the game has to keep track of all of those zombies, because it's the same ones. Like, they're not going anywhere. Could have swore I just heard a zombie. Yeah, I don't know if the game has to keep track of all the ones that are just chilling out there. I might as well keep the scrap plastics as well. Ooh, the trader is open.
Oh, let me
What do
guess.
you
You
got
need to
here?
buy
You got a
something.
nail gun. Oh, and see, like, these player vending machines do not work in single player. Like, this is a single player game. You actually need other players to buy from them, which is a lesson that I learned. 25,000? Are you kidding me? Hey there, King. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be using a bone as a weapon. I don't know if that's a good idea. Probably should have repaired that jacket. Oh, I actually have not looked in there just yet.
Shit, man.
I was just kind of
Good,
seeing what
you
he was
don't
wanting to
even
buy from me
fucking tip
first.
me.
But I will go over there and look in just a moment. Oh, it's 9mm. I thought he had 7.62 ammo here. Oh, he's got a lumberjack challenge. Fun. Military fiber. Don't super need that. Oh yeah, right on. Looks like you're back just in time. Oh, you do have to buy sinks from him. Okay. I couldn't figure out how I got those sinks at my base. I guess I bought them from him at some point. Man, he really needs some electronics. And some decent ammo.
Well, how about you browse your ass right out of my store?
Let's go check. So here's the machine I rented. It looks like nothing yet, but an odd thing about these that I've noticed, sometimes if you like back out and then go back in, see look, there we go. Now it has 7,000 bucks in it. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. You just like back out, go back in. It won't do that again. Like, it's just like the first time you show up to it. Yeah, it's like a super easy way to deal with making money. Because there's just like, there's so many things that he won't buy. Like, he'll only buy 3 of any one item. So if he's already got like 2 or 3 pistols in his inventory, like by the time I get here, he won't buy any more of them.
End of my 44.
I think he's full on all of that stuff. Yeah.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Man, why are you so angry? I make you so much money. I make this dude all kinds of money. So add that, add that. This is like really just to save me a ton of time. Alright. So all of these prices have not been adjusted yet. And I'll probably just take like 40% off all of them. Like, oh, that one's down to 80. Nope. It's like, really, I'm just paying for convenience right now. And save me time on having to, like, actually cart all this stuff around and try to sell it to the trader. And he's not really going to buy all of it anyway. It's like, it would take me forever just to sell all of these pistols at, 3 every time I come to the trader, if he doesn't have any on him. But yeah. Bit of money, cleaned up the inventory. That's empty, good times. Well, not too bad. Made almost 30,000 on today's trip. Hey there, Johnny. How's it going? Yeah, I'm just hyped to finally be able to get rid of all that junk. I had so much junk in my inventory, man. Or as far as like trader goods. But he needs to give me some electronic parts. That's so crazy. You can actually see my base from here. I can see my house from here. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could go spend a day just like wrenching down everything electronic in sight. But I want to say, let me run up into this Brothers Theater real quick. I want to say I've already wrenched this whole thing down. Honestly, I should check out the, I think there's electronics over there. Honestly, I didn't get these pipes. I'm slacking. There's a light there. Yeah, I got all of the piping around the stage. I got most of the stuff around here. I think there was like some TV screens up there. Oh man, there are 2 spotlights up there? Oh man. Alright, those are gotta come with me right now. I can't believe how terrible I am at this game. You gotta be kidding me. It's like I've never even played this game before. All talking about I need electronics and whatnot. That's a weird animation for that. Sweet. Yeah, that's how you get free spotlights from the Brothers Theater. Can I reach that one? No. You kidding me? All I did was like remove my frames here. But yeah, there's these 2, and then I want to say there's 2 on the stage. Like it looks like I've already gotten those ones, but yeah, you can pick up a few from there as well. That's definitely how you get some free spotlights. But look at all this. There's like so many electronics around here that look, TV screens. I am such a noob. I'm over here like complaining that I need electronics. And you can tell I've been in here. Look, I left my frames. I left these too. What was I doing? You can tell this is like the first town that I started in. Yeah, I don't need to use the traders. But yeah, look at all this stuff. I guess when I was in this town, it was about, I don't know, 400 days before this. I guess I've learned a bit more about the game since then. Some cooking pots. But yeah, there's just like a ton of electronics all over the place that I left. My dude probably wants me to take that poncho off though. It's freezing. Well, I might have to come back through here. I'm not gonna like run through and grab all this stuff right now. That's some free gas. But kind of hyped that there are a few things. And it's like even the like the fridges here. I don't need any of this stuff in here. Get some free electronics out of that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Cause I did want to get some work in on that Minibike entrance. Got distracted. But also, I mean, see, like, oh, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I wonder if I've hit up down here. It sounds like I have a wandering dog horde. No, I thought I heard a dog. Okay, good deal. But yeah, down here, there should be some electronics. I wonder if I already got most of these, though. Yeah, it looks like all the lights are kind of gone from here. Yeah. Well, at least I did this building correctly. Hey, look, some oil. I'm never gonna make it back to my base. Like, ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at that. But yeah, it does look like I need to come back through and wrench up some stuff from the Brothers Theater. Because I need to make some lights for the new base. And I am pretty low on electronic parts. I think I'm okay on electronic components, but really low on the parts. And those little silver dome lights only take forged iron and electronic parts, so I'll probably just be making some of those. Ugh. The bridge. This is another early game issue. I built this super early on. Oh, zombies. Oh, it's a lot of zombies. I can't be having y'all messing around by the bridge. I actually gotta deal with them right now. Where did the other ones go? Oh, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. They can't be messing around over there. Yeah, come here. And I'll kind of show you why here in just a sec. Just get a pile of them going here. Anybody else? But yeah, the reason I can't be having to mess around over here is because I was super lazy and didn't upgrade these. Like, that's actually really bad. Can you shoot underwater? Yeah, you can actually shoot underwater. That's not good. He's right by the other set of posts. It kind of looks like he's running into him right now. Crap. And then we got this dude here. But yeah, this is like why you are not lazy when building your bridges. Don't be like me and leave this stuff unupgraded. That's a bad idea. I'll take some treasure maps. Can I get up here? I need to go check this guy real quick and make sure he doesn't bring down any of the posts over here. Because that would be a sad day. Don't know where this zombie ran off to. And we crashed. Fantastic. So it looks like the